Hello, this is Adam from getFooBox.com. In this video I'll show you the main FooBox settings. So now you've downloaded and installed your plugin, and you'll find under the Settings tab a link for FooBox Settings, which will bring you to this page. In the main settings you'll see a few tabs here: General, Look and Feel, Social Icons, Advanced, and Demo. There's also a handy link here to the Get FooBox homepage where you can get support and read our FAQs. So the first thing you'll see here is the FooBox license key field. This license key was sent to you in your purchase summary email, and the license key is required for you to receive automatic updates from FooBox when we add new features or any bug fixes that we might find. This license key is not necessary to run FooBox, only to get the updates. So go ahead and enter your license key here and then click the Validate button. And depending on your license version, you'll see a note here that tells you your license version and if it ever expires or not. This particular one, because it's a test, it's a personal license that never expires. Lucky me. And I can also detach this license because the personal license comes with rights for one site. So if I wanted to install it on this site, but then down the road I wanted to move my copy of FooBox to another site, I could simply detach this license key from this site, and that would allow me to activate it on another site. So the next section here is called Use With. So use FooBox with what? Well, we want to use FooBox and have it applied to WordPress galleries. So I'm going to go ahead and leave that check marked. It enables FooBox for all your WordPress image galleries. I also want to use FooBox for images with captions. I'm going ahead and check mark that box. I also want to use FooBox for my next gen gallery plugin galleries, and there's a special setting here, so I'm going to go ahead and check mark that, but there's a special note here. Please set JavaScript thumbnail effect to none under the effects tab on the next gen options page. So if you click this link, it'll take you to the next gen gallery options page on your installation, which looks like this. And we'll go ahead and go over to the effects tab. And here in Next Gen Gallery, by default, I believe most of Next Gen Gallery defaults are set to shutter, so it adds a class of shutter set. So you want to go ahead and make sure this is set to none and save those changes for FooBox to work with Next Gen Galleries. We'll go back over to the settings here. And you can also enter some specific CSS class names if you like. There's some examples here. So depending on your theme or any custom code you might have or anything specifically that you want to target image-wise to open in FooBox, you'll go ahead and enter that class name here. And there's also a setting to apply FooBox to all images on your WordPress site. So it'll exclude any images that are not already included above, or excuse me, that are already included above. And then there's a few settings down here that I don't have check marked for the purposes of this demo. One is fit to screen, so that will force smaller images to fit the screen dimensions that the image is being loaded on. It'll basically expand those images. You can hide the scroll bars on your page when FooBox is visible. So let's see if I can show you a quick example of that. Here's a single, let's see here. Here's a single image in a post. And you can see that my page scroll bar, let's just get rid of this. My page scroll bar is here still. Okay, but when I open FooBox, it is still there. But maybe I want to really have my users focus more on just the image itself. So I'm going to go ahead and tick mark hide scroll bars. I'm going to go back here, refresh this page, and go ahead and load this image. Now pay attention to the scroll bar over here on the right hand side. That disappears. So now the user is very focused on your image only. So that's what that setting does. I'm going to go ahead and untick that for now. So the next setting is the hide navigation button settings. This will hide the previous and next buttons. If we go over here to the demo, I'm just going to open this in a new tab here. This is our demo gallery. So when you open an image that is attached to either a WordPress gallery or a Next-Gen gallery, you'll see these previous and next buttons here on the images. But if you wanted to hide those for some reason, you can certainly do that. And we'll just refresh this demo page. Go ahead and open an image, and now you see that the navigation arrows are done. Now what this does, if you see I'm navigating through here, I'm using the arrow keys on my keyboard to navigate through. Since there are no next and previous buttons, you can go ahead and use the arrow keys on your keyboard for that. So it cleans it up a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and untick that. Then the next setting is close on overlay click. So what this does is tells FooBox to close when the overlay is clicked. So I'm going to go ahead and check mark that. Refresh this demo page. And now my arrows are back. Now if I want to close this, instead of hitting the close button, I can just click outside of the image there, and it will close the overlay. Okay, pretty handy. And the next setting here is preload images, and this basically preloads all the images in the gallery when FooBox is first shown, so your images will load much faster. And one of the things I'd like to mention here too, and it's in our FAQ, is that you want to make sure that the images you are loading into your galleries are already optimized. A lot of times you'll upload images from your desktop, and those can be full-size images with a couple of megs or maybe 4 megs or something if it's from your phone, and those will take a while to load as opposed to images that are already optimized to work on the web. So that is the general tab of the FooBox settings. Next we'll look at the look and feel.